Today, our local veterans will never forget. We take you along the Hy-Vee honor flight and how our local veterans felt as they got the treatment and recognition they deserve.
And those stories top your news at 6 tonight. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sharon DeRick. The Honor Flight of the Quad Cities has been honoring our veterans since 2008. One of the coolest traditions out there, and I'm William Ingalls. This year is no different. And earlier this week, several former servicemen and women had the opportunity of a lifetime to fly to Washington, D.C. for a day to honor and remember their service. KWQC's Chandler Brindley was on that flight and shares the incredible experience these veterans had in our nation's capital.
What began 17 years ago continued its mission of giving those who fought for our freedom a day they will never forget. Tuesday, 81 veterans traveled from Moline to Washington, D.C. for the 15th Hy-Vee sponsored and 63rd honor flight of the Quad Cities, visiting the memorials dedicated in their honor.
It's unreal how it is. It's crazy. It's just, it's almost tear-jerking just being around the people. It's, it's a bunch of brothers that enjoying one another. It's pretty cool.
The flight stopped at the National Air and Space Museum, World War II Memorial, Arlington National Cemetery, Military Women's Memorial, Lincoln Memorial, and Air Force Memorial, as well as several other United States shrines in our nation's capital. For many, this is the first time witnessing the memorials built in their honor and an opportunity to check off a bucket list item.
Well, I'm 99 and a half. I figured if I wait any longer, I won't be here.
Camaraderie and memories of their time serving for the red, white, and blue highlighted the trip.
Well, I remember the SR-71 is about the only aircraft I've ever been acquainted with in here. And we had one come in on an emergency, one of the bases I was at. And they surrounded it and just right into the hangar with it. So all we got to see was it land and taxi, and that was it.
The day had its fair share of emotions felt by everyone on the flight. The tradition of the changing of the guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier left everyone in awe.
That was the coolest ever. And then when you hear that there's over 400,000 plots at Arlington Cemetery, it's just unbelievable, and you almost have to experience it before you realize. It's very emotional.
The day's pinnacle experience didn't come in D.C.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a hero's welcome to the veterans of Honor Flight 63.
But back home, getting the warm welcome many have waited decades for. In Washington, D.C., Chandler Brindley, KWQC TV6 News.
A well-told tribute by our Chandler Brindley there. Two women veterans were part of a special ceremony at the Military Women's Memorial. Mary Baker and Judy DeWolf were honored for their time in the service with their names entered into the Military Women's Memorial Register. Awesome story there.